Hi, I'm Tracy. I'm a nutritionist and I'm making some goodie balls today. It's a very, very easy, nutritious, healthy recipe. I have 6 ingredients and they are raw almonds, pitted dates, raw cacao, coconut oil, ground cinnamon and some coconut. Now, first step is to soak the almonds, preferably for a couple of hours. And the benefit to soaking the almonds is it softens the almonds, which makes it easier to process, but it also helps to release the nutrients, which is just a little known fact there. It helps to activate them, is the term. So after you've soaked them for an hour or two, they're the first to pop into the food processor, as such. Then the next ingredient we'll pop in is half a cup of cacao, raw cacao. Now, it's not cocoa, it looks very similar to cocoa, but it is purely ground cacao beans and there is no added sugar. It's very high in magnesium and it's very tasty. It tastes very much like chocolate. So we'll add half a cup of raw cacao to a cup of the raw almonds. And then we have coconut oil. Now the coconut oil is quite important. It does help to bind all the ingredients together, and we'll be adding 2 tablespoons of this very delicious healthy oil, coconut oil, 1 tablespoon and 2. The best thing is you don't need to melt the coconut oil. You can have it at room temperature, which is very convenient as well. We have a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Go in there. And before we add our dates, we'll mix this up for a few seconds just to help it break down. Just for a few seconds to mix those ingredients in first. And now I have a cup of the pitted dates here that I will rinse and throw in. Like so. Very, very easy. Now I'll mix all this all together for maximum 10 seconds. And the result will look something like this. So dark, chocolatey. You can still see the parts of the almonds, but they're very small pieces. Now you can let that sit for a couple of minutes if you wish, or if you don't have time, you can action this immediately. And all you need to then do is grab the coconut that you've got here. I've got desiccated coconut, but you can also use shredded coconut. And you'll need a serving tray or a bowl. So it's a very, very easy process. Just grab a small handful between 2 clean hands and roll it into a ball, like so. And then into the coconut, to make sure it's all well combined. Then roll it around in the coconut and pop it on the plate. Now the best thing about this recipe is they can be eaten straight away. So you can serve them up as is, or if you prefer them a bit chilled, you can pop them in the fridge. And even better, if you make a large batch, so perhaps you want to double the recipe that I've just given you, you can also freeze them. Now the recipe that I've given you will make approximately 10 to 15 medium-sized goodie balls, and they are absolutely delicious. And hope you enjoy.